Especially not cream soda, because that shit has like 300% sugar of your recommended daily allowance or something. Hey guys, it's Pacifist here. I hope you're having a good day. If not, I hope you have a better tomorrow. We're continuing on with the Anthropomorphize project here. If you stumbled across this video, you may be wondering what this Anthro project is about, and I'll be more than happy to tell you guys. This project is simply transforming an object into a Bokumaro, which are shellless turtles that I draw. For this piece, I asked a member of the community to suggest an object for me to draw. The object that he wanted me to Bokumarify was Dr. Pepper, the soft drink brand. So huge shout out goes to High Tea for suggesting this and giving me something to draw. So I did some research on Dr. Pepper, and fun fact, did you know that it came out during the 19th century and it was actually invented before Coca-Cola? It was formulated as a nerve tonic and a headache cure and was sold at pharmacies. So when it came to Dr. Pepper, I noticed that there was a wide variety of can packaging, and I sent a screenshot to the community member to let me know which one he was more familiar with. It turns out the one that he recognizes the most is actually different to the one I'm familiar with. So maybe the packagings are different depending on the region we're from. To be honest, I don't drink soft drinks often. I drink root beer or ginger beer from time to time at home, and when I dine out with friends, I normally have tap water. Fun fact, my favourite soft drink is cream soda, and I used to collect different cream soda cans, unopened of course. I think I had at least 20 different brands of cream soda, but as I said, it's not something that I drink too often, especially not cream soda, because that shit has like 300% sugar of your recommended daily allowance or something. So when Dr. Pepper was the object, I knew right away the idea for this. For some reason, I couldn't help but think of the Dr. Pepper guy. For those who are unaware, the Dr. Pepper guy is a mysterious individual in Japan who stream snipes streamers. I use the word mysterious for a reason, because what he does is that he hands them a Dr. Pepper and then later on silently leaves, poof, vanishes without a trace. No one truly knows his motives. He doesn't really talk, and his main interaction is to simply hand them a Dr. Pepper. So with that in mind, I wanted him as my inspiration for my Bokumaro. As mentioned, since the Dr. Pepper packaging I know was different to the community member, I decided to pick the packaging that he was more familiar with, which we later showed on screen as a reference because I had forgotten to put it right away from the get-go. In terms of the clothing, I wanted him to wear a leather jacket in the colours of Dr. Pepper and have those white crescent looking shape on it. I also wanted him to have a headband as well as shorts and some compression tights. The reason for the sporty look is because I wanted him to appear athletic, where he traverses all kinds of terrain to distribute the drinks to people. I'm making him run so I don't have to. It makes sense since I'm a turtle, right? I'm slow as shell. That was a wonderful pun, right? Guys, relax. I'll chill and go back to the topic. Jeez. With the concept locked in, it's now time to discuss the pose. Since the Dr. Pepper guy stream snipes and hands the drink to the streamer, I wanted to be consistent, adopt a similar pose, where the Bokumaro is handing out drinks. With this in mind, I had to make sure he's also carrying a tote bag filled with both cans and bottles of Dr. Pepper to distribute them to the civilians. What a nice lad. Can you believe it? Now it's time to discuss the drawing process. Since the Bokumaro is pretty much the Dr. Pepper guy, I wanted to capture the essence of him, which is mainly, in my opinion, his facial hair and the hair itself. He is often seen wearing a black leather jacket or black hoodie. Maybe it depends on the weather, who knows. The sketching phase went okay. It was the hand that I struggled with, despite having studied some hands a bit previously. But I guess unlike my hairline, it will improve and get much better through time, right? For the inking phase, it was pretty straightforward, with the exception of the hands. Not only did I struggle during the sketching phase, the inking phase was torture as well. When inking, I noticed his left shoe was a tad high up and had to bring it a bit lower so it's more level with his other shoe. When I had to choose whether to raise one foot up or raise one down, I knew it had to be the latter. One more pun and I'll raise one foot up where the sun doesn't shine, buddy. Bloomin' heck, who rattled his cage? It was only until near the end I realised that his left arm seemed a bit too long, or his arm was a bit too low and down for my liking, so I had to amend it accordingly. This meant I had to mend the jacket too as a result, so I had to draw a bit of the patterns, etc. Colour wise, I opted for similar colours to the Dr. Pepper can and predominantly used red, white and grey. The headband represented the rim of the can, and his compressor tights I coloured grey was the base for the can. Then everything else in the middle was red and white. His jacket, I wanted to look like a crossover between a varsity jacket as well as a leather jacket like he normally wears, and we also had to add the white patterns on it to give that Dr. Pepper-esque vibes. And we drew some of the shapes, the crescent moon shapes as well on the tote bag. Overall, I think this turned out okay. I'm glad I knew what the theme I had in mind right off the bat, which made coming up with the pose extremely easy. I think as always, I did struggle a bit with the hands, but that's mainly because of the perspective and proportion. What do you guys think of this piece? Was this what you were expecting me to draw? How would you have done this if you had to design a character from Dr. Pepper? Please let me know in the comments down below. We stream over on twitch.tv/twitch_Bokumaro, where you can suggest an object if you have enough channel points to redeem. If no one redeems it, I'll ask a member of the community. Speaking of which, once again a huge shout out go to It's High Tea for suggesting this to me. His socials are on the screen. He has dabbled in streaming and maybe he might stream more often. He is an avid RGG fan and plays a lot of the Yakuza games, and he's carried me countless times in Apex Legends, but I don't know if he plans to stream that game. This was so much fun to draw and I thoroughly enjoyed this challenge. Hope you and everyone else had fun watching this experience. Maybe not the puns as much, who knows. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you wish to see more of this project and videos similar to this format, and don't forget to drop a like so I know what sort of videos people like, as I'm trying to figure out which content you guys enjoy seeing on the YouTube side of things. That's all I have to say, and I need to be on the hideout because it seems like that guy doesn't like my puns. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, wherever you guys are, take care, be well, and be safe. Bye. Can you believe it? Can, oh I give you can. Can it, motherfucker.